Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Daingerfield, Texas. It is good to be home. I'm Joe Bob Thompson. I'm a Daingerfield Tiger, and that means something. I spent my entire youth in this town, kindergarten all the way to senior year. Graduates, I walk the same halls as you. West Elementary, South Elementary, Junior High, High School. I know where you've been, I know where you've come from, I know what you can accomplish, because if I can do it, you can do it. I had some of your same teachers. As Coral, as she said earlier, taught me in the 4th grade. My parents went here, my grandfather went here, my brother went here, my wife went here, my mother-in-law, who taught here almost 20 years, taught me 3 of those years, went here. I'm Daingerfield, true and true. I'm one of you. And I hope what I say today resonates with you, because if you just listen to a few things I say, that'll change your life. I promise you. We're standing on sacred ground to me. I used to attend games as a kid here. I sat right there in the front row on the 50-yard line, watched my heroes. Thomas Everett, Eric Everett, Johnny Herndon, Steve Stutzman, David Mims. These guys dominated East Texas. It was fun to watch. They would wreck shop in this field. I wanted to be just like them. I wanted the crowd to roar, I wanted the band to play, and the band, I don't know if they still do this. The band used to march down that hill before the game, play this drum beat, and intimidate everyone. Every opposing team, even me. So the band directors here, if you don't do that, please continue that. It works. But I'm proud to be here. And on the way over here, I Googled how to give the best possible high school graduation speech. First line on it says you had to have like 3 bullet points. And so since everything you read on the internet is true, I have 3 bullet points for you. And if you only listen to one, just one, maybe half one, I promise you it'll change your life. They always say, don't judge a book by its cover. And I always say, don't let the cover of your book determine your future. Let me tell you a story. When I played ball here when I was a senior, I became one of my heroes. I dominated this field. I wrecked shop myself. And I'm not saying that to be braggadocious. I'm just telling you that whenever it came time for colleges to come calling, I had every accolade in the world. And none of the big schools came calling. I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to play on the biggest stage in the country, Division I ball. And I thought, what do I got to do? I've got every accolade possible. And my metaphorical book was on the shelf. It was pretty, it was shiny, lots of accolades. And when the recruiters came by and looked at it, they pulled it off the shelf, and the title read, too small, too short, too slow. They put it right back on the shelf. That's almost where my story ended. But I wasn't going to let it stop there. They had to read the rest of my story. So I asked my coach, Coach, why aren't more people recruiting me? He said, well, they say you're too small, you're too short, too slow. I said, well, they got to see my determination. They got to see my grit, my heart. So one day, this is before Smokies, this is before online recruiting. By the way, Smokies, you know what Smokies is? Yeah, you know what it is. This online blog about East Texas football. I read it one time. Somebody from Hugh Springs was talking trash about me. I'm gonna go find that guy one day. Anyway, so I went to the Decker May Field House, who by the way is a great American. I went to that very field house on a Saturday, spent 10 hours making an 8-minute highlight video. You say, well, Joe Bob, why don't it take 10 hours to make 8 minutes? I'll tell you 3 letters, VHS. The struggle was real, kids. You don't know what it's like. A VHS, if you don't know, it's like a brick that has some tape that runs through it. And you had a dual cassette recorder, if you were lucky enough. And you put the original in one and the blank in the other. You could play and record. Anyway, long story short, spent 8-10 hours in that field making it. I sent to all the recruiters that told me no the first time. I just needed one opportunity. Just one to prove myself. The opportunity was Rice University. And without refusing to give up, without not taking no for an answer, I would have missed out on some great memories. Playing against Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. Playing against Drew Brees, LaDainian Tomlinson, Ricky Williams, other Heisman Trophy winners, other future Hall of Famers. All because I would not let those recruiters have the cover of my story predict my future. I hope you'll never forget that lesson. Second lesson. The world will give you nothing, the world owes you nothing, and the world will not feel sorry for you. Wow, where's the pep talk there, Joe Bob? But it's true. And I'm telling you that because I'd rather tell you than the world tell you. Because you gotta earn it. You gotta work hard. You gotta do it yourself. Nobody's gonna give you anything. Nobody. And when you go into the world knowing that, you control your own destiny. When you know it's up to you and nobody else, you create your own path. Because if kids, students, graduates, if you want to have a great life, there's 3 things you got to do. Three things: have fun, hustle, and get better. The first one, thank you. There's no newsflash on the having fun. The first job you ever get out of high school or college, doesn't matter, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe in 4 years, you're not gonna like it. Just promise you. They're gonna pay you too little, it's not gonna be any fun, or a combination of both. So when I graduated from Rice with tons of accolades, resume looked fantastic. And I thought, wow, I'm gonna get here and they're gonna just see my nice shiny cover and just like they did in high school and just judge me by that, give me a job. Didn't happen. I worked in a windowless room full of 30 other people on a fold-out table. It was a terrible job. I had two choices. I go to that job and I could have a great time, be positive, uplifting, lift those up around me, or I could be negative Nelly and complain and say, man, doesn't this job stink? What do you guys think? No, I was the one that was positive. Because everybody you meet in life has a metaphorical light switch right here. You can do two things. You can lift that light switch up, you can compliment them, praise them, make them feel good about themselves, and they can spread that joy, or you can do the opposite. You can dim that light, say bad things about them, make them feel bad, and they spread that negativity. Class of 2019, lift that light. Let everybody you meet, it'll change your life. I've never met anybody in my life who says, that person's just too positive. Man, I don't like that guy. He's saying too many nice things. Doesn't happen. Number two, excuse me. Number two, hustle. Not every once in a while, not every year, every day of your life. Hustle. I've hired over hundreds of people in my career. I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather take somebody that has little or no education, who has a great attitude and a great work ethic, over somebody who's highly educated but lazy and negative. All day, twice on Sunday. The beauty of that, students, is you control it. It's up to you, nobody else. You own your attitude, you own your work ethic. Number three, get better. Every day when you wake up, first thing you think of is, how can I be better today than I was yesterday? I think my worst nightmare would be a year from now if I come back and speak to class of 2020, if I'm gonna get kicked off the stage by Mrs. Quarles. If I come back in 2020, if I'm the same exact person I was a year ago, that'd be my nightmare. Get better every day. It'll change your life, students. Have fun, hustle, improve. Because here in a few moments, you're about to cross this stage, and you're gonna be known as a Daingerfield Tiger for the rest of your life. And that means something. Let's go out there and make us proud. Go and get it. Congratulations, good night, and thank you.